Okay, I'm back. I've got this rod. It's a 12-inch brass tube, 1/4 inch. It's got 4 pieces of copper wire in it and 1 piece of aluminum wire to make my dog pile or mosaic pin. Here's what I've got right here. It's got white in it. Maybe you can see it. I should have shined it up, I guess. I buffed it off on that. But anyway, making this right here on it is the epoxy. I put the tube in there and pulled it up till it run up the tube like that. Then I taped the other end of it and turned it upside down, so this access would go back down in there. I about forgot that till just a few minutes ago. And anyway, so here it is. I'm gonna leave this end long right here. I cut this with a bump, cut it off and bumped it flush so I could vacuum it up. I just got to find me a little receptacle that I can mix my epoxy in and start this right here. Let me get right here on the bench is a vacuum pump. This is from the HVAC world, heating and air conditioning, and this is my son's personal one. He's got ones for work, but anyway, this is the one he leaves up here, and he works in Atlanta or close to Atlanta doing the same thing. So anyway, he had left part of his tools here because the company that he worked for had everything and told him he didn't need nothing but him. And he got his EPA card, so yes, quite proud daddy. And you know, he's only what, 35, 36. Yeah, about 35, 36. So anyway, he'll have a good career in that. I used to do it, but not. I was on the labor end of it. He's on the work at the fixing it end, the ones that hardly ever have to lift 1,000,000 pounds twice a day. But anyway, I'm right proud of him. He done that. So anyway, he said, "Here, take this and use it." I thought, well, what in the world am I going to use it for? Then I thought, Mosaic pins. Yes, that'll work. So I need to clean it up. It's been sat a long time. Try not to put too awful many of them in there, but I think I will. I think I'll start putting a whole lot of these paw print ones in there. So anyways, let me find me a little receptacle and mix, and I think I'm going to go with green. Yep, green pigment in my epoxy. This, for all those that don't know, this is Russian. I don't speak Russian. Okay. This is American. This is dry pigments Indian red. Okay, see how big this bottle is? It's a pretty good sized bottle. I got this, which is white. I got mustard yellow, and I got black. Got these 4 plus shipping from the Soviet Union, Russia, cheaper, and I bought this 1 bottle. Now, how in the world, this would be a good topic for the other channel if I start it. So we'll leave that till then. Anyway, I'm going with green. I like green. I like red. I also like blue, but blue's expensive, real expensive, no matter where you get it. I don't know what it is about blue, but it is expensive. So I'm not going to buy blue, not for a while, not unless somebody really wants it and really would like for me to make a Mosaic pin with blue, and then purchase it, because it's expensive. The whole thing, this right here is, okay, I had the wire. It was sourced from odds and ends places around. I scrounged, excuse me, and then I bought the tubing. I bought a little short piece, but that's 29 cents. This and the epoxy, the 60-minute cure time, I happen to like it. I get it at Ace, and it was $3 for a brand new tube. This one's used. This is what I'm going to use right here. I'll probably use the rest of it just to make sure that I've got plenty in there. So, but anyway, this was $3 for a brand new tube. It was $3, $2.99 at Ace Hardware. And this rod right here, see this, was that it? Yes, I believe it was. Yes, I believe I just got the two items, and it was $5. So, you know, if you got your own wire or other things. Now, when you go, you can go to a hardware store, and Ace has it. Home Depot, I don't think, has it. But anyway, they have a metal section where you can buy pieces of angle iron, aluminum, all thread rod, and everything else like that. Then they have a little section right beside of it that's got the little stuff, the ornamental stuff. This is what this is, the ornamental stuff. And they have brass tubes. They have copper tubes. They have aluminum tubes. They have aluminum plate. They have brass plate. And this brass bar, this size right here, that came from Ace, same place. Wasn't that high? No, Ace is not that high. Home Depot's a whole lot higher if they got it. If they got it. So anytime you go to Ace Hardware, you can get good stuff. I mean, it's just the way it is. Now, with this, like I said, I got this and the glue for $5. That was $3, so this was $2 for 12 inches of brass tube, 1/4 inch. And like I said, I had the wire. And I've got the vacuum yeah, got this vacuum pump here. So anyway, got lost for words there for a second. But this is 1/4 inch stuff, so I will work it right into it like this. Just let it go. I heated the other end of it and screwed it on the smallest fitting for that. So anyway, when I do that, I'll have to put it in a little cup and mix it, and I'll come back when I find something and mix up a little bit of this. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I found a little Taco Bell cup, little plastic gold cup there, and I cleaned it out after I had it in the truck. And so I keep all my trash in my truck till I get somewhere to a waste receptacle instead of throwing it out on the side of the road. No, don't do that. People used to a lot. Anyway, so I got me a little hook here, just blunted off. Well, actually it's a broken tool, but it's still good for this. Now, I hooked this up and I turned the vacuum pump on. Now, the vacuum pump is a little bit loud. Not super loud, but if you can hear this, I hope I'm going to hold this up close, and maybe the microphone, wherever it's at on here. It's got to be up front here somewhere. I see the holes there. Anyway, I'll put this up to it, and you can hear this suck. So it won't take long to get that up in there. Is this vacuum pump absolute 100% necessary? No, it's not. You can do the same thing with a great big syringe that you can get either online or go to Tractor Supply. Have them back there in the veterinary care area up there. Be big ones, and I've used them. Matter of fact, that's what I was using before I done this, when I made my Mosaic Pins. Is you want to make them a lot shorter instead of that. This makes where you can do a lot more of them. 12, if they're for an inch long, that means I can get 12 knives out of it. That sounds feasible. Well, you get 11 and a saw blade out of it and whatever. But anyway, now on the mix up. Now this right here, naturally it's open, so we're going to use it. I'm not going to open a new tube. Now put it all in there. Will it take it? Probably not. But I'm from the school is, if you don't know, overmix. Because like I said, it's $3. Now this slow stuff, whew, what it smells like. It's kind of got a, it smells like fresh fish fry. Yeah, honestly it does. It smells like going to a good old fashioned catfish house, getting hush puppies and fish, everything else. I better hush, make me hungry at Thanksgiving. Yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but I don't need a whole lot of Thanksgiving meal. I give thanks every day for what I got. So try to. If I forget, it's because I'm being an idiot. Got other worries on my mind, which I shouldn't have many. Hopefully not. Now, got it mixed. Now I'm going to put the green in there. How much green do we want? Let's see. I have some dental tools right here. We'll take this little sculpting tool and go 1, 2, 3. 3 big scoops, as big as I can get, just like making coffee. Put it in there till you think you got enough, then add a little bit more. Now, powdered pigments, you have to stir them up real good. I don't know if the liquids would be any better. I don't know. I'm not that. I started out with powder, and powder goes a long way. It does for me. So it's like Brill cream, just a little dab do you sometimes, depending on what you want. Want a good strong bold color, then you add a little bit more. Then it becomes somewhat redundant that you're just wasting it. It's not going to get any darker unless you mix something else in with it, like maybe a little black or something, or do tint it some other way. Okay. It's got a 60-minute pot time. That means you can play with it for a while. So stir it good, make sure it's all good, everything right there. Hopefully that's, you can see it's ribboning now first. So yeah, anyway, I got quite a bit in there. So I mean, there's not 5 gallons in there, but there's a couple of ounces, and that's a little tube. Now got it all stirred up, put it over on this, and let's see what we can do with it here. Turn this on. It's going to get noisy. Alright, now end of it moving, everything. Don't let it, try not to get it out from under the epoxy there, because you don't want to suck air in it. You keep this moving around just a little bit. That keeps the air bubbles floating to the top away from it. So hopefully it won't take too awful long. This is a whole lot thicker than air, so all I'm doing, just kind of keeping it moving. Little on my hand right there makes a lot down here in this cup bar. So I'm doing it under vacuum or pressure. If you could pressurize it in there, I'm sure that'd probably work too. I always just tried to vacuum it. Even with the big syringes, they will vacuum out some. That's the reason I done it in short pieces, 3-4 inches long. We done tested it. We know that it pulls air through there. So if we pull air, it'll pull this liquid through there. It'll just take a long time. So don't be taking it out and looking at the end of it, wondering what's going on. Just let it go. These rods these Mosaic pins don't have to be super expensive. I mean, it's only limited by your imagination and what you want to spend. Anybody can do this. I mean, like I said, you don't need the vacuum pump. You can do it with a big syringe. The syringe costs you $3 or $4. Okay, now, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the top of this is turning green. Now, when it fills up about 1 inch of this, and I've used about half of what I've mixed up there, so like I said, if you don't know the exact volume, don't worry about it, just overmix it. If you think it's going to take 1 ounce, make 2 ounces, just to make sure, so the next time I'll know. But I'll still overmix. I mean, it's cheap. I mean, I've used half a tube, that's $1.50, and probably 20 cents worth of pigment, and not too awful much. I said I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit. Okay, keep it going. And then turn. Oh, it's got air in it. Oh, I see the air bubbles. The epoxy, I didn't get them all stirred out, because the end of it's not come out there. So this is what a vacuum pump does. It removes air out of the refrigerant on that air conditioning unit. It lowers the boiling point of water and evacuates all of it. You can see it's pulling the bubbles that was evidently stirred into it there. that sturdy enough. That's the reason I keep it moving right there. Getting fewer. Oh, there's where the arrow was coming from. Wasn't you here? All right. All right. We'll let that go. Get right there. Put that right there. I have tape. Come on. I didn't have my tape out. Like an idiot. Maybe you'll do better. You'll have all your stuff out. Come on. Make sure there's no wire in it. There. Close that up. Put that right there. I use electrical tape because it's what I got. And it's tough. So anyway, and you can break it like that. Take that. Right there. Right here where the green is stopped. Is cut it off. Right there. Now. There it is. If I had another one, I'd have enough to do it, but I don't. So anyway, that's how I make a mosaic pin. Like I said, it don't have to be fancy. It can be anything you want it to. I had some here a few minutes ago. Okay, right here. I've got a couple more right here that oh, when you get done with this, is you just lean it up somewhere where it won't fall over. And that's all you got to do. Just let it set. Any air that's in it will eventually float to the top before it sets. It's 60 minutes. Okay. Here's one. It's got a little silver piece of pipe around there. Silver looking stainless steel. It's aluminum, is what it is. Aluminum tube. And it's red, and I braided 3 wires together and stuck in there. Done the same thing with this one. I don't really like that look. And then here's this one. This is going to be like a flower or something, or chrysanthemum or something. It's copper, 1/4 inch copper with thin aluminum wires around a copper core, and it's done with black. Well, actually, it's done with white. Yeah, it's done with white. Done this in white. So I've used it. So anyway, I think I made this one with a syringe. Matter of fact, I think I made all 3 of these with a syringe, because there's no little tube on there like my paw print one. See, this is enough to make another knife with right here. So, and this one I made doing this right here, only it was a lot shorter. It was probably, I don't know, probably 3.5 inches long, something like that. But yeah, I don't like the effect that I done on these 2 right here. of just braiding copper and aluminum wire together. And didn't happen the way I thought he was going to. So you live and learn, you know. See, right here's another little piece. Yeah. Right here's a piece I done with white too. And it's a silver tube with a copper wire in the middle and 4 pieces of stainless steel to make a box there. So, like I said, the stainless steel pieces, what did they come out of? They come out of what was it? A wiper blade. They come out of a wiper blade, yeah. I believe that's exactly what they come out of. It's a wiper blade. So, anyway, it don't take much. This right here was a piece of an antenna. It's a brass tube with a chrome plating on it. Like I said, the stainless steel little bars come out of a wiper blade, and just a piece of copper wire and a little epoxy. And this one I know I did like this. I cut it off of it. I've used this one before too, and I done this one the same way. Done these 3 the same with these little tubes. It's like it right there. It's not a problem. Again, all you need is a hacksaw, some tubing, some wire, and imagination, and a syringe, and a little tube in there. The vacuum pump, they'd be great to have. Fantastic to have. But you don't need it. You know, true, it makes it go faster. You've seen this done in real time. I ain't edited nothing to this together. I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes maybe after I've mixed all this up. I've got enough to do another one, but I don't have the stuff to do another one. So, like I said, less than $3 in this right here. It'd be nice to have another one, but I don't. So, but anyway, the metal is not expensive. This metal, this is 01 right here. This is a knife I think I got a little too hot, and it's got some, they look like cracks, but they're not cracks. It's like crazing on paint. I beat it against some steel and everything else like that, and it's not broke. See, didn't break. I beat it on the table there. So anyway, it's just like it crazy now. I think I got it this 01 too hot. Get it too hot, it starts crumbling, and I believe I got it too hot. But I'm gonna sand it off, and I'm gonna keep it around here, and I'll fix a handle on it. It's a hidden tang. So anyway, this will wrap up the making the Mosaic pins. Like I said, it's nothing. It's not rocket science. If I can do it, you can do it. You just have to want to get up off the couch, out in front of the TV, come out here and work. Just do something. Get in your garage, make a room, a spare room in your house, a big closet. Make it a little work area. You don't have to make knives. You can knit. Just do something. Don't just sit around there and waste all your time there. Hey, if I can do this, anybody can. And so this will help. This helps keep you sane. It's not. You don't have to be crazy to make knives, but it helps. So just look at all the fantasy blades out there that they are. But anyway, like I said, till next time, stay safe, wear your safety glasses, and God bless.